What do you think, man? Come on. It's a bop.
You're a bop. I don't like You're a fucking bop for this. No. All right. We get
All
it.
right, so
we
no.
get it. We get it.
I can't shut it off.
It's fake.
It won't shut off.
Dude, I tried watching Kingsman yesterday, and it was so stupid I turned it off within the first 5 minutes.
Dude, I love those.
Second one.
Dude, Country Road.
Is that the second
That'll
one?
bring a tear
Yeah.
to your eye.
Where they
That's
go
all
to
I
the
did.
United States.
Have you seen
What-
that
dude,
scene,
the car
guys?
chasing scene.
Have you seen that scene?
Yes.
He
I've
just
seen
watched
the second
it.
one.
Oh, I thought you said you did.
No, I turned it off. Remember, we all went in,
With the guy
we
with the
all-
whip? Whoosh.
Yes. We all went.
He
theaters.
turns out to be bad.
Whiskey?
Spoiler alert. Yeah, you didn't know because you fucking bitched out.
I fucking hate you so much sometimes.
Eggsy?
All right.
Like, this is.
Bugsy.
I don't like that they're British. That's kind of annoying.
I love when.
I love when we don't start the podcast.
Yeah. What's up, guys? 3 Sheets to the Wind coming at you with another episode. It's your boys, Eli, Nicholas, Gustavo. We have been gone for a spell, but we're back.
A spell?
Spell?
Yeah, it's been a time.
Dude's been playing Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
No.
See,
Purchase an
I'm into
Xbox.
real life,
No, you're
like
not.
Madden and MLB show.
Madden's meh. Madden's mid though. 2K's way better.
I've been
2K?
2K.
Yeah.
I suck at it.
2K.
Dude, recently, like, I thought I was decent when I play you guys and we were, like, tight. But I go on there, I'm, like, 20
boy.
points down in the first quarter. And
Yeah,
then
I
just
downloaded
quit.
the game like the day after we
Yeah,
all
they had
played.
it for, like, $15
I'm
for a
hot shit.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went online, got wrecked.
Yeah,
by
dude,
40.
2K,
Oh, you gotta do the my career thing.
I
Otherwise,
think-
it's not fun.
it's just like me and Madden. People, that's their game.
Yeah.
And they're good at it. But the new shooting is, like, way harder. You can
It
hardly
is.
see the... You're supposed to let go. Like,
You have to,
right
like,
as they're
green to
supposed
make it.
release. And it's like, what?
That's
Yeah,
dumb.
I tried playing with the Celtics because Nick schooled me, and I couldn't make shit with Tatum. I'm like, well, it's the user, I guess.
Dude, I've been
Hurt.
playing it now, so I bet I'm way better now than I was that time we played.
We should play one right after.
Should we? Do you think you can beat me?
No, I don't know, honestly. You know what people do? They do the thing, what do they call it? Where chucking or something? Where you just stand there and, like, block? Isn't it like
The screen?
screening? Yeah, I'm going to edit out. Yeah, so you're screening.
I'm gonna edit that.
Chucking.
Chucking.
I was like chucking the ball.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
thought
was
it
like,
was
what the
called
fuck?
chucking, where you like knock
Checking.
the person. Check? No, is it checking? Checking.
Checking's if you
Checking.
hit him, but that
Or is that
that's
hockey?
setting a screen.
Yeah.
Okay, but what the people will do that because you're running down the court at full speed. You know, you're pressing the sprint, and if they do that, you get a
charge?
a charge foul. I almost fouled out on charges just trying to get down the court.
Well, quit sprinting.
It's a scam.
Then it's like reach
It's a scam.
around foul. I got a
Reacher?
couple
Oh,
fouls.
dude. I finally watched Reacher.
Did you like it?
Dude, it was busting.
Yes.
It was better than the second season. It was
Yeah.
almost, I
Yeah.
think it might have been better than the first season.
I think third's the best.
I
one.
really enjoyed
Yeah.
the first because it set it all up.
Well, yeah, but I'm not saying the first is bad.
The
like-
best part of that was where he pulled off the cover on the motorcycle, just took off or using all 3 lanes.
I know.
And it was like, what if a semi
when
comes,
he was
bro?
when he was about to pull it, I was like, oh, here's the big Harley with the big bagger or whatever. He pulls it off. There was no bags on it. I was like, oh.
It's okay. But it had the gay, super long chrome tailpipes. I'm like, wow, you
Yeah.
could have
I think Chrome in general is just gay.
Yeah,
You didn't like when he stripped down and go swimming?
I did.
That was my favorite
Dude,
part.
it was okay when the guy got tore by the riptide and came out of the water like 5 minutes after him. I'm like, bro was half knocked out, and then he's right behind him. That guy was a beast.
Well, to be fair, you're not going to throat punch somebody hard enough underwater to do anything. You know how hard it is to move underwater? You think you can punch somebody
I
in
feel
the
like
throat
hitting
hard
you in
enough?
the throat will not, and a riptide is gonna keep you down.
Well,
Yeah,
the
but
riptide would, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think you'd be able to punch hard enough underwater.
But that's Reacher though.
Yeah, but okay, but they did need a villain that was like the same size.
I'm glad that he lived though, because like when he did that, I was like, wow, that was super unsatisfying.
You didn't like that he died from
from the water.
Yeah, I love that he blew him up
And then he came
with
out
the gun.
Yeah.
Just
Dude, that fight was all when they're in that little guardhouse with
box.
the
And
240.
they're both
shooting
trying.
it
They're
around.
both.
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
they're
I was
both-
like, no,
they're
get
both
him.
on and
Get
off.
That
Dude,
was
when
awesome.
when he choked him out, I'm like, no way he's getting out of this with
Yeah.
the chain.
Yeah.
You know, and he's hanging there. I'm like,
Does
how is
some
he
crazy
gonna?
pulls
Yeah, I was
on it.
sitting
Yeah.
there like, someone's gonna have to come in and shoot the guy because there's no way he gets down.
Dude, I
and then he
cringed.
just pulled.
I cringed the way the dude wrapped the chain around him. Did you see how he wrapped the chain around him?
I don't know.
Oh, it was a slip hook, and then he like wrapped it around him, and then he wrapped the chain around itself, and then hooked it. When he could have just like put it around
And
and
just
hooked
hooked
it
it
to
one- yeah.
itself.
I didn't even know that.
That's because you don't work in the construction
Yeah.
field.
Yeah,
You've
you-
never
I
hooked a
Have you
tie
ever
chain.
plenty of
chained
slip knots, if you
anything,
know what
bro?
I'm saying.
Slipknot.
We're talking about chains, boy. I think it was cool though that they made him. They didn't make him overpower him. They made him outsmart him. The
Yeah.
big dude, the Dutch giant guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is like, because you're not gonna overpower
No.
that fucking guy.
No, it was pretty, dude. It was super funny. I was like, I totally would have felt when they were in the gym. I totally would have felt we got to do this Bavarian arm wrestling or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
I would have fell for it.
I would have
I'd
fell
been
for
like,
it.
oh yeah, let's do
Yeah, I'm winning. Why?
it. Dude, he smoked his own face. It's like, oops,
Dude, that
slipped.
shit was so funny.
Did you see Kanye's new song,
Which one?
No.
The dick sucking one?
the Nazi one?
Oh, that one.
What?
Yeah, about Hitler.
You didn't see it?
Here.
No, what is wrong with this guy?
Dude.
They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. Nigga, how Hitler?
It's not on Apple Music.
I'll make.
If you were wondering.
The new gym
Hold on,
playlist.
let me check YouTube music. What's it called? I don't even want to fucking search this.
When you're doing the shoulder raises and you're listening to Kanye's
Did you
new
see?
song.
You know when the music video, it was all the black guys like doing that shit, whatever. He had him like outside
way.
a building in a circle saying it.
Damn. But did you hear about him sucking his cousin off?
Yes,
What?
yes,
What?
dude. It's-
You didn't hear that song?
I need a beer for this. What are you, Kanye sucking his cousin?
A few moments later.
Read it off. I can't read it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
is that
It's a
real?
He tweeted
real
that.
song. He posted this before the Hitler song.
Didn't he
the
tweet it too?
fuck?
He
he
tweeted it.
tweeted it too.
Yeah, he was talking about how you'd suck his cousin off.
Yeah, he said they would look at
Like-
the magazines and then he just reenacted.
like, and it was his younger
Dude.
cousin too, like by a couple of years,
So
wasn't it? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He was like
Oh,
14 and his.
younger? I thought his cousin was older.
No, I think his cousin was younger.
But yeah, who's really the gay one? The one receiving or the one doing?
Both.
That
It's
dude
the,
is so
it's the egg
weird.
and the chicken. you know?
Well, and he like and his cousin's in jail.
yeah,
now.
dude, it's gotten weird.
He like
I
destroyed
I remember
his
in 2020 he was singing gospel music. What happened?
Yeah, like,
because he fooled all of you.
Yeah, we were stiddly fooled.
Yeah,
I
you
never
guys were all.
listened to him.
Yeah, I never believed him.
No,
Pe-
but
people
I mean,
pretended like he
no,
was
but what
all
happened?
Christian and
Listen to this one.
everything. It's like name an actual Christian celebrity.
Like, what happened to this guy? Ready?
There are none.
yeah, there aren't any. The closest is probably Chris
What
Pratt.
happened to this Kanye?
Get my money right.
I miss the old Kanye.
Yeah, dude.
It's the only
What
song I
about
know.
what about? I can't even say it. In Paris. What about that Kanye?
That one's on Apple Music. I don't like rap music.
You don't like
It's
Jello?
not about what you like.
No.
It's about what I like. All right. But yeah, that's the
I can
news.
see
That's
that.
the news. What do you think?
That's insane.
I just thought the song was funny. That.
I guess
that's all I take.
You know
from
what?
it.
Since we're on music, I'll just show you the new MGK song.
No,
I
we
do
don't
not
care
want
about.
No, I
MGK.
just want to rap. I just
want to rap.
reaction. It's not rap.
You're gonna.
Oh wait,
you
it's
want
not?
my reaction?
Because he actually had like a,
Okay.
the
So,
Bloody
yeah, no.
Bloody Valentine
Okay,
was actually
this
a good
is like
song.
some Backstreet Boys type stuff. You gotta
Oh,
watch,
that's kinda
listen
good.
in.
Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, just listen. Ready?
Desecrate
Here we go.
the boys.
Here, guys.
Backstreet Boys
Check it
had
out.
like one good song.
Everyone's saying
Already-
like
I already hate
Eminem wrecked his career and now he's dancing. What?
I like that you like me.
Honestly, honest reaction here.
Honestly, he does this music way better than he did rap. He,
Why did-
Why does he switch
Here you go.
genres
Ready?
every time he
He's
releases a song?
What do you think, Nick? Come on. It's a bop.
You're a bop. You're a fucking bop for this. No. All right. We get
All right,
it.
so
We
no.
get it. We get it.
I can't shut it off.
It's fake.
It won't shut off.
It's like when the people open up their laptops for their school presentation.
Break it in
Dude, just
half.
fist.
Dude, I think he does the pop way better than rap, though. Just put
Okay, we should get into a topic.
No.
Yeah, dude. We all have topics.
Do you remember? Do you?
Oh,
The
wait.
21st night of
Do
September.
you want to start?
Yeah, Nick.
Wait.
You
I'll
don't-
hold
you
on.
don't-
Nick, you want to
You
start?
guys don't believe I have topics.
No,
That's
here.
why you keep saying
I just
that.
want to bring this up quick. You remember that Australian woman who poisoned the family with the mushrooms,
Yes.
and they were thinking it wasn't her?
Yes.
Her trial just came up, and apparently it was a. She's 50 years old. She's accused of putting death cap mushrooms, is what they're called, which are almost or among the most poisonous in the world.
Among Us?
She made a beef Wellington dish.
Dude, sounds busted.
She made a beef Wellington dish and invited her parents, her ex-husband's family, not her ex-husband. Well, her ex-husband couldn't come, but the whole family to come over because she had a cancer condition. But as of now, they say like it might be a lie about a cancer diagnosis. Everyone had gastrational symptoms the day after the meal, and 3 of them died the following week.
Dude.
From altered liver function and multiple organ failure.
What did the family do to her?
No, they said they were on good terms, and the husband just couldn't make it that day. So what do you think?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, why
So
did
that's
she
that's
kill him?
evidence that she
And
did
the
it.
defense is saying she didn't she didn't want to intend anyone or cause any harm.
What
By
did she-
putting death cap mushrooms in the
Yeah.
food.
Dude, that sounds like something from Fallout, dude.
Did she eat it? They didn't think it was weird that
sitting
she
there-
wasn't
she's
eating
sitting there
it?
like this.
Yeah.
She lied
Giving it to the dog.
She lied to
Dog.
Dude, she lied to the police twice about owning a food dehydrator and foraging for mushrooms.
Why would you lie about having a dehydrator?
I don't know. She denies that she ever deliberately sought out death cap mushrooms.
Where can you find those? On
He
black
said
market?
Patterson panicked after the lunch, not because she knew she was guilty of murder, but because she was overwhelmed by the fact that these 4 people had become ill. So what do you think?
I'd say she killed him on purpose.
Yeah.
Guilty.
Why would she? What a piece of shit, dude.
Dude,
They go over there in good faith to have a dinner with you.
yeah, and, it's
then you
'cause-
poison them for no
she
fucking
told them
reason.
She had cancer, so it's good faith, but it's also them looking out.
Yeah.
Why
it's
did
them
she
trying
kill
to-
him? What is the motive?
I don't know. Because they're saying they were on good terms, and her husband was supposed to come too, but he was sick or whatever that day.
So there's
Now
no
he's
motive.
only the living relative.
So she's just a psycho.
Possibly.
Dude,
But why would you lie about a food dehydrator? Like
Yeah,
Nick
that's
said.
weird. I do not.
Yeah,
make
and
Because she
then-
didn't want
and
any
then she
connection.
panicked.
She didn't want any connection to the mushrooms. I'm
Yeah,
guessing
then-
she
well-
dehydrated them or something.
Well, then no, but she lied about having one. She didn't have any.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Even though the mushrooms were in the food, like she didn't, because she knew she picked out poisonous mushrooms, and then she dehydrated them, and then she didn't want them to know that she was messing with the mushrooms of any kind. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't know. But
Like-
she lied about looking for mushrooms too, and then,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
like she
so
didn't.
I don't know.
Except then they probably, I guess, did they get the food? I guess they'd just be able to test it out and see that they died from mushrooms.
Well, yeah, they found out
Yeah.
it was death cap mushrooms.
Yeah, and if it's homemade, like, how are you going to get away with it, you idiot?
Yeah, I don't know.
And what
but
store bought?
Guilty.
I think
what's-
I think she's guilty.
Yeah,
she
and
lied
what's
about a cancer diagnosis too.
Yeah, and what store bought beef Wellington is going to have fucking death caps in it?
Yeah, good point. Well, I mean, she did look for mushrooms, but she's denying that she looked for that type. She
Yeah.
just found some. Never eat mushrooms, dude.
Yeah,
I love
mushrooms.
mushrooms.
I knew
Mushrooms
you
are
would.
disgusting.
Well, you're the first
You
one
are
you're
somebody
the
that
first
would
one
like
to
it.
go from beef Wellington. I hope that's how you wanted to go out.
Yeah,
I've never had beef Wellington.
Yeah, well, you should go over to this lady's house.
yeah.
She
If you
makes
love
up
mushrooms
a
so
mean
much,
dish.
yeah,
I'd love me some
It'll fuck you
beef
up.
Wellington
Yeah.
from Gordon
Do
Ramsay.
you like liver damage? Too?
Ram's ass.
Well, yeah, somewhat, but that's controlled liver damage.
A tad.
That's a
At least it's a span of time.
At least this makes the pain go away.
Yeah, this just creates pain. Do you want more?
yes.
I know you're into that.
Temporary pain for death, though. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
All
hey.
right, let's move on.
Speaking of murder, remember whenever we talked about it a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, we were talking about Megan and Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Do you see he's like proven innocent now, or they're working on it?
Stabbed.
The Megan's best friend's bodyguard driver dude that was driving her around. She was on the phone with her husband. She said that she shot Megan in the foot.
The bodyguard?
No, the chick did. The best friend shot Megan.
Oh.
And he heard her admit it, and then he came forward and told.
Oh.
So it possibly was actually her best friend
Yeah,
that
the
shot
whole
her.
thing with that trial was weird because they didn't really investigate it at all. They
Yeah.
just sent him to jail.
Yeah. And I don't get how you get 10 years for shooting somebody in the foot. Like, people will, like,
I guess
drive through parades and
Yeah,
then
but
get, like,
that's
9 months of parole. Like,
Oh, really?
well, whatever. That guy in Waukesha.
Is that what it
Didn't
9
he?
months?
No, that I was
I thought he
exaggerating.
killed somebody. Or
Yeah, he killed a
multiple
bunch of
Yeah,
people.
he's
I think he
probably
got off
for
really
life.
easy, I thought.
No.
I'm pretty sure. Or maybe they were just calling for it. But people have done way worse and gotten less time is what I'm getting at.
6 consecutive life sentences. I don't think that's very easy.
Oh, yeah, he got off
He's
easy.
gonna be in. Even if he gets
Well,
even if he
good
gets-
behavior.
Yeah, I was gonna
Good
say good
behavior.
behavior. You might take it down to 1.
He becomes a driver ed instructor.
No, but I know what you're saying. If you get a
Like the
if you get a
grown-ups.
good lawyer, you can get shit way down.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
Make a plea deal and
Yeah, they say the
10
lawyers just
years.
go out to eat with each other, like the defense and the other guys, and they make a deal. Like, hey, I'm gonna do this. We're both getting paid by the clients. I'm gonna do this. You accept this term, and then we'll just go home and.
that's how the court system is. It's all about
Probably.
money.
Yeah, it's just.
That justice system, all about
Yeah,
money.
that's why you can't rely on justice. Bring
Exactly.
vigilantes back.
Guy that.
Oh!
What happened?
Quick, turn it on. The camera's gonna shut off.
What do you mean turn it on? I didn't
Turn on the thing,
It's,
or plug it in.
it is plugged
quick.
What?
What'd you do?
I don't know.
Oh, you knocked this. You knocked your block off.
Hurry up.
I knocked off the block.
We're back.
All right. What was I going to say now?
I don't know. You got a topic?
Me?
Yeah.
Always, man.
Do you want to take it out?
But I don't know if you're gonna like the topic.
Probably not, but it's worth a shot.
Not in the fact that you're not gonna like it, but you're gonna be scared.
It's a horror thing.
It is.
Just keep it to yourself. How about that?
No, but it's actual news
Is it in the area?
in
I
the
look
country.
up football player and it brings up basketball.
Is it far enough away that I don't
Yeah.
really care? All right.
It's in Louisiana.
Okay.
It's about Annabelle.
It's real.
Yes.
Yeah, they moved her or
Okay.
something.
So the Annabelle doll. Do you know the history of it?
Not really. I stay away from that shit.
So
is
pretty
the
much,
history?
long story short, there was this 2 friends that got the doll,
Okay.
and they brought it home, and it was like moving around the house, and it tried to choke one of their boyfriends. So then they gave it to the Warren couples.
Okay, let me. If a doll is trying to choke you, wouldn't you just punt the bitch?
Why don't you just
Across
burn
the
it?
But it's got superhuman strength. It's demonic.
Does it?
How about just burn it?
Do they?
Demonic.
It's a fucking doll.
But yeah, eventually they called the Warrens, who also did like the Conjuring stuff.
The guy in the wheelchair?
No, they're the. Is it?
I don't think it's
They're
in
the
the
From
they're
the-
the
the-
demon inspectors or whatever.
Yeah, the couple?
They set
Yeah.
up their computer.
Yeah, wasn't
he
he
in
in
a
a wheelchair? Or like eventually he ended up in a wheelchair.
maybe, yeah. But like the chick's like a psychic kind of.
Okay.
And they took the doll eventually because they didn't want it anymore, so they brought it to their own museum somewhere. I think it's in Connecticut or something. But then just this year, they're bringing it on tour around the U.S.
That's what they're doing?
Yeah, and
I
then-
thought they were moving it.
yeah, they're moving it, bringing it on tour.
Why would you put
But-
a fucking demon doll on
But-
tour?
the I can't remember the dude's name, but the Warren dude said, "Don't move the doll. Don't take it out of the box in his museum." They took it out, brought it down to Louisiana. Immediately, that plantation that burned down, that happened, and then those guys from jail broke out. Those 10 guys.
Did they
I
put it
don't
back
know.
in the box?
No, they're moving it around the U.S.
They probably
for a
lost
tour.
it.
Oh, he was saying don't move it at all.
Don't move it out of his museum. Don't take it out of because it was in this box.
Why do people gotta fuck up a good thing?
Yeah, I know.
No, it's like some demon. Like, don't touch it, and then they go and move it. Like,
What? It's not fucking Billie Eilish. Why are you putting
I
on
know.
tour, bro? Don't
and like they're taking they took it to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, where all those fucking
Gettysburg Address.
Civil War ghost sightings are happening and shit.
There ain't
It's
no
happening
ghost
now, or
sightings.
it was always?
They've always had. but
Oh, okay.
Alleged.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
like,
allegedly, like Bigfoot.
Yeah.
they're just using this
Why-
doll for
why-
money, but then this
Yeah,
all
but-
this.
Dude, why would you take it
Shit
out?
that
Why would
starts
you take that
happening.
fucker out?
Why is the Annabelle doll different than the one they use in the movie? It doesn't even look anything like it.
Oh, it doesn't. Well, they probably
they-
didn't want.
Look at it.
They probably just
None of that's going.
Like the
in my
Annabelle,
browser.
the real Annabelle doll looks like a kid's thing. Like, and then the one in the movie looks like a glass, like old British doll.
to make it creepier, probably.
Yeah, I think so. But
I think dolls in general are pretty creepy.
Not really.
I won't want to.
Old
American
dolls
Girl doll
are-
or something was in this house. Punt, bye.
dude, but that's the
Trash
thing. Like
comes
when those
Thursday.
two women had the doll, they would put it in position, like they would cross the legs on it, come home, and it would be like in another chair that they didn't put it
With
in
the legs crossed.
with the legs uncrossed and shit like that. They would lock it in the room, come home, and it would be in another room.
Bro,
Swear to God.
I think
dude.
someone was breaking in, honestly. That's my first thought. But then I'd shoot the doll. Can you kill the doll?
you can shoot the doll, but
Can't
it's
you
not
burn
gonna
it?
do anything. That would be my first thought.
Yeah,
would-
okay.
Yeah,
Why
why would
do
you
we-
Can I
burn it?
burn
How
the
about
doll?
how about instead of a tour for the thing, we burn it?
Can't throw it through the crusher?
Yeah.
Throw it in the impactor?
Yeah, but does it repiece itself together somehow?
Yeah, what if it does, dude? And then it
But you
shows
should
up.
be able to burn it.
It's sitting in your loader when you hop
Burning.
in. No!
Burning's Old Faithful, I think.
Yeah.
And
wanna
when
get rid of-
his wife was like a psychic, and they did this thing where they would talk to the doll. They thought the doll was like a little girl, but it turns out to be like some
Dude.
serial killer dude.
Yeah, why would it be a little girl?
Huh.
Because they thought it was like a girl doll, so they
Yeah, but why would a little girl go around killing people? It's gonna be some psycho, or it's gonna be a demon. It's probably some demon that controls
It's
it.
weird.
But we should probably watch the movie.
No. And we should probably.
No. Movies-
now, if it
movies
comes
like that
to
are so
Wisconsin-
dumb.
If it comes to Wisconsin, I'm moving.
It might. What if it does?
What if it's following you, Eli? What if it's looking for you?
Now that we talked about
Specifically.
it,
Yeah, what if it
Why do
knows
you
that we
think
were
I
talking
work
about
out
it?
so I can beat up a doll?
dudes in there pumping iron. I gotta beat Annabelle up. None. You'll never be
No,
that
that's
strong
why-
to beat
yeah.
the nun.
that.
You're gonna be like Ronnie Coleman prime.
And
To
we're-
beat
Ronnie
Nun.
Coleman
I don't
now.
think you'd still win. Dude, I don't think you're winning. Dude, the scariest movie I've ever seen. When the shit comes out of the painting in that room. What are you doing in the room, bro? With a painting like that?
You gotta realize.
I'm not
Eli,
white enough for this shit.
I would be
You
like
got to
I would be like
realize-
the chicks at the movie theater, like, get out of there!
Dude,
Horror
I'm not.
movies have been seen by millions of people.
Okay.
Why do you think it's gonna target you?
It's gonna target the people that follow it. Like you.
It's.
No, I'm saying if you just watch it one time,
Yeah.
why does it
Because it's
affect you?
on a
so much?
personal level, I'm a pussy.
Honestly, I'm. Dude,
I'm gonna cut that out.
Yeah.
dude, I'm white, but I'm not white enough to go, oh, let's see what that noise was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
In the
ain't
middle of the
doing
fucking
that.
woods.
No,
Hell
but-
no, dude.
And then I was telling Nick, I think
It's gonna be a bear.
Was it you who was saying like everybody hopes that like their house gets broken into if you're a gun owner, but like at 3 a.m, I'm passed the fuck out. I'm like not gonna be that into it. You know, if I hear a door break, like I'm gonna.
No,
grab
nobody
it.
actually wants
No,
their
I know,
house
but
to get
everyone's
broken
like, oh, I wish a
into.
motherfucker would. You
See,
know,
that's
we say
different.
that.
That's different.
Yeah.
You guys have families. I don't.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
I
Or
don't
what?
want that shit.
Yeah, and you're a night worker.
And plus,
so
if
you're
someone
set
breaks
up
into my house, it'll be like daytime,
Yeah,
and I can see. So hell yeah,
yeah, because they don't come to Nick's house at night because he's up.
it just
They
gets
come at
robbed.
Broad daylight.
Yeah, Nick's in there gaming, just getting robbed.
You know how the
Like, what
myth
if
of
it
the
works?
boogeyman hiding under the bed for kids is a thing?
That's just me.
Okay. But in Kansas, there was a babysitter, and a child's complaint was saying, like, there's someone under the bed and everything. Like, so the babysitter checks, and there's a dude under the bed.
Oh my god.
The kid kept saying, there's a monster under the bed. And the chick kept saying, like, like, trust me, there's no monsters or whatever. And then she looks under the bed and there's just a dude hiding under it.
Is there
What
a
do you-
pic-
what
is there a
happened?
video?
It's a 27-year-old man who once lived at the residence.
That's what a lot of happens. Like if
Yeah, because they know the house.
He was
Yeah,
he was
they have
under
keys to it.
he was under a protection from abuse order that required him to stay away from the property. I don't think it was their father or anything though. He's
is there a
just
video?
hanging out. No, there's not a video.
He was just hanging out in a kid's bedroom, huh?
He was arrested on charges of aggravated kidnapping, aggravated burglary, aggravated battery, child endangerment, felony obstruction of law enforcement officer, and violation of a protection from abuse order.
Why kidnapping? Did he kidnap somebody?
I don't know.
Well, he's in a kid's room.
Yeah,
didn't
but
take him.
nothing happened.
It doesn't matter. What are you doing hanging out in a little kid's room, bro?
If I have a gun to
allegedly-
his head and I don't shoot him, is that murder?
He was
It's attempted.
Okay, so he allegedly made
it's not
copies.
murder.
He made
attempted.
copies of the keys, snuck a video camera.
You had the
onto
thought.
his
Attempted
dresser.
kidnapping.
I'm
would
gonna
be
assume
fine.
that you had the thought.
Whoa, listen. Okay. Okay, so it was the woman's ex-boyfriend that was doing it. So I don't know.
the
if-
used to
babysitter's
live there?
ex-boyfriend?
No, I think the owner of the house. I think the babysitter found him.
So maybe he's not on that pedo shit. Maybe he is.
Maybe
trying to
not, but the
grind,
kidnapping's weird
He's
because
trying to-
it
he
didn't
just wants
seem.
a place to
But
stay.
but he might be on that pedophile shit. Because listen, he said he put a camera on her dresser and stuff.
Oh yeah,
On the kid's dresser?
yeah, he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, put him in
He
there
made
for life.
copies of her keys, snuck a video camera onto her dresser. Maybe the woman's dresser. I shouldn't say the kid right away. It just says her dresser.
Does it say what gender the kid is?
No. He was discovered by the woman's boyfriend. Oh, wait. He was discovered by the woman's. Oh, so the boyfriend must have been the babysitter.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not as
At
scary.
least the
then, 'cause
dude
he could-
found him.
Dude, I
If
would
it
beat
was
the
a
shit.
chick,
Yeah, I
The
know.
dude might have won.
I'd beat the shit out of him if I found somebody under my kid's bed
Jeez.
or a kid's bed. Really,
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm gonna get the
But how,
Glock.
how weird would that
getting
be
the Glock.
to be that dude and be like, "There's nothing under there." Holy fuck!
Dude's just sitting under there. Hey, you think he's like Uncle Ray Ray's got a game too?
I'd shit my pants.
No, I would ship.
Yeah, dude, I'd be like, what the fuck?
you just.
You just see two eyeballs just looking at you.
Oh, there's
Oh,
nothing under there.
Can you imagine the kids just like, yeah, I think there's something under my bed. It's just some dude. Like,
yeah, just
how are
chilling.
you this chill, bro? Like,
Yeah, he's just sitting there staring at you like.
Yeah, and what it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder. Like, did the kid look, or did like how did she know?
Maybe just hurt him.
Yeah, but he coughed in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
there's,
Take your pants
there's
off.
probably so many stories about kids saying like, oh, there's a monster in my closet, and then their parents just don't believe them, and then
Yeah.
there's someone in there.
I think I'll always
Yeah.
look.
Yeah,
I'm scared too.
Just the thing in the back of my head be like, what if there is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
if
Doesn't
this
hurt
kid's
to
right?
look.
Give him the benefit of the doubt. Bring the gun though.
In the blue
Yeah,
suit.
I'm
'Cause,
bringing
like,
the blinky, bro.
Celeste will be like, I think I heard something in the basement. Always come down with the gun. Strapped
Yeah.
up to the teeth.
Plate carrier on.
Demons down here.
Helmet.
We're gonna leave them for the night. It's
Night
like I ain't
vision.
trying to fight that.
What would you do if you came down and there was a nun? Just
You
in
always
the
say that.
in the corner, bro.
Well, if it
One
was
of these
in the,
days,
if,
I'm gonna
if
sneak down and put just like a cardboard cutout of a nun.
Of
Dude.
Livy Dunn.
I'd probably
Livy Dunn's in my
I'd probably
bed.
start shooting.
You would just pop it right
Yeah,
away?
but I'd be running away. You know how you shut the lights off and you run as fast as you can as
Oh,
a kid?
yeah.
I'd do that. I'd be like shooting but run away so it'd be
So
nowhere.
don't
near
grab
me.
your ankle.
Yeah, because you know if you see
Eli,
it, it's
you-
coming. It's gonna be right in front of you in the next scene.
If you pretend it's
So
not
leave the
there,
light on and then run.
Oh yeah, if the light's on, nothing's
The
wrong.
light's on. There's nothing there.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
the thing.
So leave the light on
That's
and then
crazy
you won't have to
like
worry
that.
about it.
but what if the light goes off?
Then
it's
it's
behind
there.
you.
Yeah, I'm gonna start shooting
it's
behind
running
me.
after
That's what I'm gonna do as I'm
Because
running.
you know that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
You're
bro.
looking at it over here, and then you don't see it. You know it's behind you, so you just go like this because it's not. Never let them know your next move.
Yeah, shoot yourself.
Shoot yourself. That's the only way out.
you lose vision of it. Yep. This
So this makes me want to go to a haunted house. Let's go.
haunted houses are so dumb though.
Yeah, dude.
Real ones,
That's
though.
so
They're not even-
dumb.
Not
I don't know. The
not
ones I've
fake-
been to aren't that scary.
No, like a real one.
Yeah, fuck that. Oh, like like a house that was haunted.
Yeah.
No.
Not like a-
fuck no. I'm not going to that.
Actors and shit.
I'm not going to that. Why would you
Yeah.
want to go to that?
It's funny.
Yeah, no.
What do you mean it's funny? Demons aren't fucking funny, bro. Go
I'm gonna
check.
sneak into Eli's house one night.
That's a really good way to get shot.
Eli don't got guns here.
Yeah, you better say, hold up.
Whoa, it's me.
It's me. I was hoping it was you. Wham! This is for never bringing topics.
I just brought a topic about his favorite subject, horror.
Should we get a doll and leave it down here?
Dude, that would be fucking hilarious.
Put up have the camera recording.
Put it in his sauna thing. We totally should.
A few moments later.
Well, how you been, Nick? We'll do a little how you been segment quick.
Just working,
Yeah.
grinding.
How's that money be?
It'd be good though.
Yeah. So you're
You
not gonna quit?
Nah.
Like that nightlife?
No, I hate it. It sucks.
Everybody always says like, if you don't like your job, just get a new one. It's always gonna suck. You know?
You can't just do
You
that.
just gotta keep your money coming in. There's no choice. It's the government. They put you into slavery.
Dude, we haven't even talked about that shit yet.
Oh, you got shit? Dude, we
the
already know
Trump
where. You know how
scam.
much I'm gonna have to edit?
The Trump scam.
Yeah. The big beautiful bill.
It's all a scam, Eli.
I think it is.
No tax on overtime? Lies. You're starting to see. It's starting to set in.
No, Gus told me it's like a tax write-off instead.
Yeah, that's bullshit. You're still getting taxed on overtime.
Well, per week. But then
Yeah.
But then all the overtime you get, you take off on your
Why
tax
can't
return.
why does
Dude,
it why does it have
that's
to be
almost
that way?
better. Because then you're making all your money, and then you get like a huge bonus at the end of the year. And then you could just buy whatever you want.
I want it on my check.
I'd almost rather have it at the end. Because then you
What's-
live
what's
off
the
of
difference?
you live off of what you make. Then tax time comes, you get this huge check. You can stack your bank account, and then you can buy like a big purchase all at once instead of trying to save it on your own. You can live off of what you got.
That just seems like so much more work for everybody. Why don't they just cut it all together?
I'm just trying to defend them.
If you make more than 80K, you don't get that though.
No, you make under 150, I think it was.
It's 80.
It's 80
Look it
now?
up.
No, it's
I
not.
swear to God, it's 80.
Dude, I'm way over 80.
That's what I'm saying. It's bullshit. Everyone's pissed. Like, oh, 80K? Okay. Well, I don't get it.
A few moments later.
That's what I thought.
Where did I see 80?
I don't know. I think you're full of it. He said for people under 160 because that's like 90% of America.
Yeah. Maybe I saw something wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I've
know what
been-
you're,
I've been
know what
seeing
you're
the fake
talking
news.
about. Yeah. Know what you're talking about before you open your fat fucking mouth.
It's still bullshit, though.
No, I mean,
It is.
no, it's still, even if you get it in a tax deduction at the end of the year, you're still getting that money. So I
All of
need
it?
you to shut the fuck up.
All of it?
I don't know. I don't know.
How do you?
Am
how
I
do
in
you
the
know?
legislative branch?
But you're the people. You voted for
I
them.
am the people.
You voted
we
for that.
are the people.
Exactly.
Let me tell you.
How do you not know? Are they lying to you?
They might be. I'd rather be lied to by a man than a woman. That's why I voted the way I did.
I heard that it's not even Trump's bill. Some dude in Texas wrote it.
It's Trump's bill.
Okay.
The dude in Texas. No, it probably is. I don't know. Dude, he's not going to write the whole bill, but he's going to agree on it. Someone's going to write up a bill. That's why they sent it to the House. Remember it got passed in March or something?
Yeah.
They sent it to the House. It got to the Senate, and the Senate wanted it changed. And that's why they changed it, and it went back to the House. Now the House just passed it again, and everyone's freaking out. And it's literally gone no further. You know, it's just back at step one.
So what's the point of having our
So now it's the Senate's going to deliberate again. Trump gave it a Memorial Day deadline the first time. Now it's July 4th. It's just going to keep doing that.
until
until
the 4 years
I don't
are
have
up?
any faith in it until it's passed.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Exactly. But you've been good.
Yeah, I've been alright.
Come on, Gus, get off the pot.
He's pooping, man. Turds.
He's probably playing. You know what I do every time I take a shit? Clash Royale.
Do you?
Get one in, see if I can win. That's like the
But
only.
you don't.
Once in a while. I got
Why
a
don't we
decent
run
deck.
duos ever?
We should, dude.
Let's run duos.
Oh, that was a good one.
Dylan.
That's one of those perfect fucking daps.
That's one of the ones where you gotta slap my ass after.
Oh, really? Baby, I'm a rolling stone. I was
Shit
thinking about
sucks.
making a cover for our podcast.
Do it.
You think?
Yeah. I'm
Are you
supporting.
gonna hate?
Yeah.
But what if people like it? Might help boost the numbers.
It might. Anything can help right now.
Baby, will you wait for me? Baby, I'm a rolling stone. Right?
We're in a slump right now on the channel.
Yeah. So I got to do whatever
We're
I
losing
can.
subs.
I mean, it's that, and then it's feet pics. If it's not feet pics, it's butthole pics.
like, what's the point of even
It's
continuing?
a slippery slope.
What's the point?
I don't know. I wanted to quit. No one else
I know
did.
you did.
Yeah, because you guys don't do shit.
I'm here.
Guys, quit shitting
I'm here. I showed up on time.
with a pack of beers just to get through because you hate it. Say it. Say you fucking hate this shit. I'll quit now.
Say it so I can quit.
Yeah, so I don't feel bad.
A few moments later.
I think this was like 2.5 weeks ago.
Okay.
There's some chick. Her name was Valeria Marquise.
Valeria, probably.
Valeria
Like the
Marquise.
disease cows get.
Like old Valeria.
Cows don't get malaria, dude.
Valerian steel. Anyway, so
You know what
she
disease?
was
Mad cows disease.
She was like she was 23 and she was doing a live stream and somebody shot her in the head on her live stream.
Oh yeah.
Who did?
One
Yeah,
like
that's
her.
right.
I don't know, but she was trying to leave or something because she started feeling uncomfortable or something, and she tried to leave and her friend didn't want her to leave.
Yeah,
And like she was like offering her
shot
drinks or whatever, and like somebody came in and shot her in the head. Someone's like stream sniping IRL is crazy.
Oh my god.
The comments are on beat.
And
It doesn't
I love
really
how he just
say
keeps
anything.
saying he ended her online.
I know, dude. The TikTok censorship is so.
Roll the
annoying.
clip.
No.
There's no clip.
Can you imagine?
There is a clip, but I'm not
imagine
watching
being the
it.
streamer, like we're watching it.
Yeah, you
Dude
just.
comes up, pop.
Could you imagine being
Is
the
that
guy?
I
real?
probably thought it was fake.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the guy that just donated like $50 or something,
Yo.
pop a titty, and then wow!
Yeah, he's commenting. A man identified police as a 27-year-old Chinese student developed altitude sickness twice after climbing a peak of a mountain, Mount Fuji. Okay? So he went
Fuji?
up. He went up, he got altitude sickness, and he had to get rescued.
And then he did it again.
No, and then he goes back to get his phone because he left it there.
Oh, want to see me do it
and
again?
he got sick again. He got rescued twice in 4 days to go back and get his phone.
Isn't that expensive to get rescued?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably a couple
if
grand.
the f***ing hospital ride from here to 5 miles down the road is $1,000, I'd hate to know what it is to get off a mountain.
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, how do you even get off a mountain?
helicopter? I'm
I'm
assuming
saying-
they're gonna send a
You got the
helicopter.
mountain
I
off?
think
Oh.
I think in somewhere there's like a beach where it's the super long.
I just
sand
saw
hill,
that. Yeah.
and they say go down at your own risk because it's like a $3,000
Rescue
fine to
fee.
get rescued up.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
And there's motherfuckers climbing up that bitch. Like,
Yeah, dude said it took him like 20 minutes to get back up.
I'd
it.
go down.
Dude, do you know how hard that would be?
20 straight minutes?
20
Not even gay minutes.
Yeah, straight minutes.
Do you like that?
And
Good
plus,
go?
the sand is moving.
Yeah.
So it's like every
Sliding
2
a
steps,
little
you're
bit.
like taking 1 step.
Like Sisyphus.
What? In what? What are
Yeah,
you talking
he
about?
tried, He was
I-
going to make a
I thought
reference.
I was gonna
Gus-
say
I
incest.
thought
in
Gus
this.
would know who Sisyphus is.
No, I don't know what that is. Oh, is that word of the week?
Oh, it's a person.
Oh.
Okay. Cool
The guy
story.
it's the guy that his punishment for eternity was pushing the rock.
Oh.
But then when it just gets to the top, it falls back down.
I know. Why doesn't he just give that final push?
Is that from Edgar Allan Poe?
Greek mythology.
That's from Greek mythology.
Okay.
This dude, sometimes I think this dude just lives under a rock.
Do you know who Edgar Allan Poe is, Eli?
Yes, the author.
Yeah, the country
What does that
singer.
to do with Sisyphus?
I thought it was from the book about hell.
Which book?
You talk about Dante's Inferno.
Yeah, that one.
That's not Edgar.
God.
Okay.
This dude.
Move along.
All right, word of the week.
Yeah, that was stupid ass shit of the week brought to you by Eli.
Word of
Is it in the whole book?
Word of the week is retard. Is it in a sentence?
Eli is a retard. Oh,
No,
okay.
word of the week is. I actually don't know how to pronounce this. Wait. Word of the week is limb.
Limp Biscuit.
Limn.
Okay.
What does that mean? Per se.
It is used in literary context to a mean.
Literary?
It's a lot of words.
Literary
And
English, boy.
I feel your
Literary?
eyes piercing my neck.
Yeah, literary.
With authentic.
I thought you were always right.
Literary.
What are we?
That's next.
I'm just going to read this one because it's a lot easier.
All right.
It can also mean to outline in clear, sharp detail.
like vivid.
Lim?
Why don't you use just vivid?
So, Eli's journal described in limb my balls.
My nuts. All right, you guys ready for the joke of the week?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, but mine's better.
Roll the clip.
All right.
How do you know that you're at a gay picnic?
Huh.
All the hot dogs taste like shit.
Guys, thanks for hanging out. Glad we could come. Really?
I had a sour
Keep
warhead.
the fucking gas inside till the end.
Dude, I had a sour warhead.
Yeah.
What if I did? You would not be laughing.
I would be.
I wouldn't be paying for your $1,000 ambulance bill. I'll tell you that.
I
Yeah.
would just be like, I need mouth to mouth.
Yeah, I'd be like, too bad.
I'd be like,
I ain't into that.
just set my.
You wouldn't. You
I
wouldn't.
got it performed, so I'm CPR certified.
Strawberries.
Like Quagmire. What the hell is CPR?
Oh
Good
man.
time,
Okay. Yeah. This was the best
one of
5
these
minutes.
days, good date idea. If you're hanging out with a super hot chick, pretend
you
you're
haven't.
convulsing. So she has to give you mouth to mouth. All right, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
You gotta stop.
Yeah.
Buy strength of 1.
Yeah.
Use code 3 sheets.
Yeah. What
Get
did you say?
10% off.
3
Don't bring
sheets
that
to the
back
win.
up.
Have a good week. Peace, guys. Catch you in a few weeks.
Support your local Kanye.
Yeah. Don't suck your cousin's wieners. Peace.
I don't even know what her name was. Might have been a dude, honestly, in the WNBA.
Like, I got a tattoo of my family, so when I'm lacing my boots up, is the only time I see them. Baby, I'm a rolling stone. I will, because I'm a comedian.
No, you're not.
No, I try to be.
You think you're a comedian.
Yeah.
You think you're a singer, too.
Well, Angel
this,
Reese thinks she's a basketball player, so we're all on the
She's
same
getting
level.
paid, though.
Yeah.
Are you?
No, fuck. What are you, 5'8"?
5'6".
Really?
I'm 6'1".
Well, now they know.
Really? No, I'm not 5'6".
Ah, too late.
Simon says, give me a reach around. You want to win or not?
Yeah, yeah, what are you
You think
Banana.
nothing grows on the island, Eli?
I'm talking about.
How do they
What do you mean
survive?
they never had a fruit?
You didn't even.
How have they never had a
finish the
fruit?
list. I said coconuts.
I was talking
We're
about
not-
I was
how are
talking
we-
about the
Just
Victorian.
because we've had more doesn't mean it's
water.
fucking. We're more acclimated
What-
to
what-
it.
what do they got? A
At
fucking-
one point, we have never had a
orchard
piece.
there?
We have never had a
There's no-
piece of fucking candy
Where's
before.
the-
How does this?
You don't give
Where's
me
the
a fucking
fucking-
warhead when
where's
you're
the-
1 years old.
You can, and they're not gonna die.
You might.
What?
They're not gonna die.